RAM prices are extremely high right now, but that could eventually change in a big way. Memory companies are investing billions into new factories. China is rapidly expanding DDR5 production. AMD is reportedly developing new Ryzen features to improve gaming smoothness, and Microsoft has quietly removed some of its own recommendations for 32GB of RAM. So are we finally heading toward cheaper memory and better gaming PCs? Let's start with RAM. SK Hynix has approved around 54 trillion Korean won in new investment through 2031, worth roughly $38 billion. That money will support major new semiconductor facilities in South Korea. Now, not all of this capacity is going toward normal desktop RAM. A large part of SK Hynix's expansion is focused on advanced memory for AI and other products. But there's another company that could have a much bigger impact on consumer DDR5 prices. China CXMT. CXMT already operates several large DRAM factories, reportedly producing around 300,000 wafers per month combined. With new facilities and expansions underway, its total capacity could eventually increase to more than 600,000 wafers every month. That means CXMT could potentially double its current output. And this isn't just future capacity. CXMT memory is already becoming more competitive in actual consumer PCs. MSI recently improved support for CXMT DDR5 memory on some AMD motherboards. Saturn modules have been validated at speeds as high as DDR5 8200 on dual DIMM boards, while some 4 DIMM configuration have reached DDR5 7200. That's important because it shows Chinese DRAM manufacturers are no longer competing only at the low end. And if CXMT continues increasing production, it could create more competition for Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron. Memory is a very cyclical industry. When supply is limited, prices rise. Manufacturers then invest heavily in new factories, but those factories take years to become operational. If a huge amount of new production eventually comes online while demand slows down, the industry can suddenly have too much memory. Inventories increase, manufacturers compete for customers, and prices can fall. So no, this doesn't mean DDR5 will suddenly become cheap next month. But over the longer term, more production and stronger competition could put serious downward pressure on RAM prices. And Microsoft has found itself an interesting situation because of those high memory costs. The company recently removed Windows articles that recommended 32GB of RAM for demanding gaming and multitasking. One of those guides previously said 16GB was enough for most gamers, while 32GB was ideal for demanding games and heavy mods. The timing is interesting because Microsoft is now selling some Surface computers with only 8GB of memory, and that becomes even stranger when Microsoft's own Copilot plus PC requirements still call for at least 16GB of RAM. Microsoft is working on reducing Windows memory usage for lower memory PCs, but for modern gaming systems, 16GB remain much more comfortable, while 32GB is becoming increasingly common. Now let's move to AMD, because its next generation Ryzen architecture could bring something more interesting than simply higher clock speeds. Zen 6 is rumored to introduce new performance management features designed to improve 1% low FPS. Average doesn't tell you everything about gaming performance. A game might average 150 FPS, but if certain frames suddenly take much longer to render, you can still feel stuttering. That's why 1% lows are so important. One rumored Zen 6 feature could prioritize the CPU cores handling your game when the processor reaches power or temperature limits. Instead of slowing every core equally, the CPU could preserve more performance for the gaming workload while reducing resources available to less important background applications. AMD could also give Windows better information about which CPU cores can boost highest, helping gaming threads reach the fastest cores more consistently. Another feature being discussed is Core EPP Boost. Basically, if a gaming thread briefly stops because it's waiting for the GPU, the processor may reduce that core's frequency. When the game suddenly needs the core again, it takes time to return to full speed. Keeping recently active cores ready for longer could improve response times and reduce those occasional slow frames. A similar technique was recently tested in the original Steam Deck with Civilization 6, where 1% lows reportedly improved by almost 32%. That doesn't mean Zen 6 will automatically deliver a 32% improvement, but it shows how smarter CPU power management can potentially make games feel smoother without dramatically changing average FPS. So when you combine everything happening right now, the PC hardware market becomes very interesting. Memory production is expanding, CXMT is becoming a stronger DDR5 competitor, AMD is developing smarter gaming-focused CPU technology, and more competition could eventually mean better hardware at better prices. The big question is, would you build a gaming PC now or wait for next generation Ryzen and potentially cheaper DDR5? Let us know in the comments. And for more PC hardware news, CPU and GPU updates, and the biggest developments that actually matter to gamers, subscribe to DigiTechTube and turn on notifications.